slightly. I think this is a little loud. Okay, that's good background music. Da, 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 da. Throw this up on the Discord real fast. And I'll just get right to mining. Got a ton of work to do, but slow and easy. Alright. And I don't know how many people will be joining us today, if any at all. Alright. Got my birdie. Let's find an area to clear out. This whole area has been a mess for a while, so I'm thinking of just cleaning all of that up. Yeah, this big old chunk. Shoot. Die. Okay. Let's section off the area I want to work on first. Ah, ghost blocks. Always fun. But yeah, no, just chill stream. Nothing crazy. Stick around as long as you like. I don't think this is too overly ambitious to do in one day. A lot of it's already blown up anyways. Might be pushing the limits of how much I can really realistically mine out, but whatever. All difficult tasks take time. Ah, there we go. But yeah, no. Quiet stream. Not gonna be anything crazy. Literally just digging a hole. If you want to swing by and say hi, I wouldn't complain. But I just thought I might as well stream something instead of absolutely nothing. I saw a zombie. Suppose not. I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the music just a bit. I don't know how much talking I'll be doing today, but a little bit of music never hurts. Hey, birdie. Are you... I need you close to me, buddy. Otherwise I can't get haste. drop that down here. This can go up there. Hold a second. Not a good start to a stream. Weird. Nah, never mind. The sooner this all gets cleared, the sooner we can get to building the fun stuff. Hello, Leo. Welcome to live chat. How are you doing? Apologize if I don't have the best commentary at the moment. A little on the tired side, and I'm just settling in for a lot of digging. A lot of space to excavate right now. I'll be honest, this whole digging out a perimeter by hand has been a little slower than I expected. Good to hear you're doing well. I'm doing alright. Yeah, like I said, just prepping myself mentally for excavating a lot of stuff today. Here's how the perimeter's going so far. Nice open space. Cleared out this little divot this morning. Off stream though. And then all of this trench and then everything to the left of it I'm going to try and clear out today. Don't know how far I'll get. Yes, I did this in survival. Although there are some nice additions on the server. For instance, this there's a pet plugin, and this pet will give me the haste effect, although then again I'm rich enough that if I wanted to I could set up a bunch of beacons. I've had help from some of my friends, although I've done the majority of it solo. Let's see here. TNT dupers aren't allowed on the server, so none of that unfortunately. But yeah, no, I'm trying to make a slime farm, because the server needs a good slime farm warp. The current one is not great. And then also as someone who really enjoys redstone, I'm also in need of a viable source of slime. Hold up, chat. 2 seconds. Sorry about that, chat. I had to mute myself for a second. I assume I was muted. If I wasn't, that's terribly awkward. But yeah. Yeah, this will be a very sizable slime farm. Bloody massive. I'm digging out a 15 by 15 chunk perimeter, so that's 225 chunks total, which is a lot of blocks. The whole process has been taking longer than I expected. Mainly because I didn't expect to be doing so much of this solo. But that's not exactly a big deal. I'm leveling up mining, which is already well past the point it needs to go. But honestly, whenever I have spare time, then I just sit down and dig out a few chunks. But I've really been plowing at it over the last few weeks. Because once I get the perimeter done, then we can get some variety in content. Because right now it's been a little slow. I don't know how many people enjoy watching me dig holes for hours. And honestly, if it turns out I wasn't the only person working on the mega slime farm or something, then I can always turn this into anything else. A perimeter is a valuable resource to have. It just takes forever to make one. Although, I'll be honest, my pickaxe is fast. Haste 2 plus efficiency 5 means you can insta-mine stuff, which is quite nice. The only downside is eats through the durability for pickaxes pretty quickly. So, you know, gotta be able to repair stuff easily. Hey, buddy. Oh, goodbye. But yeah, no, I don't think there's any slime farms nearly as large as a max perimeter. I don't know if a max perimeter is necessarily perfect, but it's pretty good. Although, when the world resets for the Caves and Cliffs update, because with all the recent changes to the Caves and Cliffs snapshots, I'd say it would be weird if the server didn't reset for that. So on that subject, mining out perimeters in a world where you gotta dig another 64 blocks down before you hit bedrock is going to be quite painful, to say the least. I'll still attempt it. I think I still want to build a perimeter in the Caves and Cliff update. It'll just take me a while, especially with Deep Slate. You can't insta-mine Deep Slate unless you have, I think it's efficiency 7 or 8 and haste 2, which is insane, and you can't get that. Although, to be fair, the server I'm playing on, which is Altitude, if you're interested and you're not already here, has magic items. Well, magic as in items with above vanilla enchantments. But they don't get super crazy, so I doubt they'd give us anything like efficiency 7 on a pickaxe. If they did, that'd be quite nice. And I'll definitely be more keen on digging out a perimeter in the new update. I don't know, massive projects are fun. A little tedious, but they're fun. That's also true. The only issue is finding a cave that stretches across pretty much a whole perimeter. Caves are, yeah, that's true though. There's going to be a lot more hollow space underground, so if I did find a massive cave, then it would be a prime location to make a perimeter. Maybe it takes up the entire Deep Slate layer. That would be fun. Actually, yeah. You know what? That's fair. With the right location, then it might actually be easier to dig a perimeter in 1.18. I'll look forward to that then, because that could actually be exciting. And then, you know, with enough TNT, as you can see by like this blast crater here, you can clear out space pretty quickly as well. but let me think. So 1.18 is going to come out, I think Mojang said sometime in the holiday season, so I'm thinking somewhere in December. And then the server itself doesn't usually update for another month or two. So January, or late January, early February is probably about when the server will update. So I have a solid 7-8 months before I need to worry about any of that. In the meantime, I'll make cool farms, and I think I might save up just a ton of TNT and gunpowder. Yeah, in December. Cool. But the server takes some time to update all the plugins, and once all the plugins that the server uses, like claims and shops and Mcmmo, all update to the newest version, then they'll worry about updating. Maybe I should pull out TNT today. I'd have to go craft TNT, and that's also a pain. I've got the gunpowder, but buying all the sand and doing all the crafting can be painful. And you know what? There's slash boosters. There's a double mining booster going on, so I might as well try and level mine up. It'd be cool to get into the top 10 of mining. Ah! I have fallen. Wither scrolls for sale. Do you know who is General? There's a few different generals on Summit. Are you talking about General Jadonius in chat? Because I do know them. Play with them online often enough. Good friend of mine. Bit of a nerd. Yeah. Jay and I have known each other for a while. Jay's a goon, but he's not feeling great right now, so he probably he won't join me on stream today. But Jay has mined the most chunks, second only to me. I think I said that right. I think I've mined more chunks than Jay has, but Jay's also contributed a ton to the project. Mainly because a lot of the explosives that I use are sourced from Jay's creeper farm. So any demolition work that's done here, chances are that TNT was from Jay's farm. Although to be fair, I also outsourced a lot of the TNT because the amount of explosives I was using at one point just was more than the gunpowder farm Jay has could possibly produce. Mister? I'm not sure who that is. And I don't believe I've ever done a stream raid or something, mainly because I'm quite too small to raid anyone's streams. I'd have like 2 people in there and they'd get drowned out in anyone else's chat. It'd be entertaining to do, maybe. But no, I have not raided anyone's streams. Usually I can get through, I don't actually know how many chunks this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6 chunks long. Okay. Oh shoot, I hope the furnace array has been fueled up. I use a furnace array to repair my pickaxes. It smelts cactus. And then I can just take XP from the furnaces to repair all my gear pretty quickly. But I don't know how long it's been powered for, so that'll That'll be interesting. Otherwise, I guess I have to go use the Guardian farm. XP is probably the most valuable resource. Glad they added mending to Minecraft ages ago. Oh, also, Jay, if you're still in chat, Alpha was looking for access to the nether roof on Summit, so I assume they were trying to get into your mall, which, let's be honest, you advertised it on the Discord, and you can't exactly restrict players from doing that. Hey Blaze, how goes it? And also there's no way of stopping a player, like a specific player from accessing your nether side portal, but I was thinking, is there anything in the trust, in the grief protection plugin, like, is there something a trusted player can't do that untrusted player can do? Like, would there be any game mechanic that untrusted player isn't affected by or something? So basically what I'm saying is, could we possibly make some kind of barrier around the portal that only untrusted players could get through? I know that sounds weird and counterintuitive, but basically if there were specific players you didn't want access to be able to access that portal, you could basically trust them, or maybe access trust or container trust them to the surrounding area. And in some way that could theoretically stop them from being able to get through. I'm not exactly sure how this would work, but just something I'm bringing up for food for thought, something to think about. Because I've been trying to figure out a solution to that, to a way to prevent specific players from accessing a claim. But I can't think of game mechanics that would let me do that right now. Because untrusted players can access... I was thinking pressure panels and tripwires, but untrusted players can still access that. I don't know. By the way, Blaze, how goes it, man? And also, have you thought of applying for a ban appeal? Kind of miss your specific brand of chaos. Leo, no, it's actually a public Minecraft server. I personally don't know all the people on the server, but I do play on it with my friends. But yeah, completely public. Just look up, if you're interested in joining the party, just look up Altitude. Or Altitude Minecraft server, or something along those lines. I forgot to add the IP to the description, but you can see the Summit IP specifically in the tab menu that I'm opening right now. Summit.alttd.com if you're interested. It's a pretty chill server. I mean, there's different worlds as well. So there's Summit, there's Atoll, Valley, Meadow. Yeah, that's all of them. There's only 4. And all the items transfer across them and stuff, which is pretty cool. If I do /hub, you can see all the different ones. And if I go to Valley, I keep my same inventory and pets and everything. But they're just different worlds you can claim on. You can set home, there's warps, a lot of fun stuff. Oh, you don't have Java? Ah, that's a shame. I like Java, mainly because Redstone on here works, well, it works weirdly, but once you know it, once you learn it, then you can use it. I don't know, I like Redstone. Where'd my pet go? Come here, buddy. Hello. You gotta stay by me. A lot of iron, actually. I'm not gonna complain too much. And gold. Lovely. I kind of want to square off or make into an even shape everything that we've been mining out, just so that I can get an accurate count of the chunks by just multiplying instead of actually having to go through all of them and count them. And I've also lost count of how many chunks I've mined. I think I've mined well over 50 by now, I know that much. I've blown up in the double digits as well, probably 20-ish. Appeal declined? Ah, rip. Did they give specific reasons why I was declined? And honestly, also, the reason you got banned was, if I recall correctly, basically you were framed for a crime someone else committed, right? But my question is, did you have previous allegations against you? Like, were you notorious back then as well? Yeah, it'd be cool if we could play, like, if someone with the Nintendo Switch and someone on a computer and someone on their phone could all play together. I mean, you already can, but I mean, combining Java Edition with Bedrock. My only question is, how would Redstone combine across the two? And then modded communities as well would be heavily affected if that was a combination that happened. Because Minecraft mods are very popular and they're most accessible on Java Edition. Most mods hated you? Man, that's rough. I wouldn't give up quite yet. I mean, if they said did they say you can appeal again later kind of thing? I don't know. I do know for a fact, for instance, my friend Jay got a ton of warnings, mutes, and kicks, and then he got permabanned. But he was able to apply and got himself unbanned after about 3 months. And I'll be honest, not a ton of staff were big fans of him, nor were a lot of players. He was kind of notorious. I hope you can find another server to play on. Well, persistence also works. You can send in another ban appeal in a month or 3. I mean, if you're really set on coming back. I mean, they already know pretty much that you're going to be starting from a fresh start. I'd say that's punishment enough. But then again, I'm not server staff, and also I tend to be lenient in my belief that people can improve upon themselves in that way. RL Craft is cool. I have a friend that keeps encouraging me to do an LR Craft playthrough, but honestly, I have little to no experience with anything mod-based, and not exactly the kind of content I want to make, but I suppose it'd be worth looking into. The cobble will lag? What? Not entirely sure what you were asking. And then, honestly, I'd say if you're persistent enough to keep putting in appeals and just be apologetic and whatnot, eventually they'll probably let you back, man. I mean, if you demonstrate the fact that yes, you're clearly interested in returning to the server and you want to retry and, you know, be better or whatever, then honestly, I don't see why they wouldn't let you in unless it's really a deep running vendetta against you. And honestly, a lot of staff has turned over, and staff will continue turning over. Like a few of the head staff and head mods also left. A lot of staff has turned over and changed. Yeah, honestly, I'd say I don't think they'll ever, like, truly ban someone permanently unless they did something truly outrageous. And if you only had, like, 4 or 5 warnings before that point, I don't think that's terrible. I mean, unless it was something specifically awful, like super extreme toxicity or something. But if that was the case, they would have muted slash banned you before they gave out 5 total warnings. Oh, I don't think the cobble's lagging. I don't know. Might just look a little funny because of Java Edition stuff. Could be wrong, not sure. My ping on the server's quite good though, so I doubt it's lag. 18's actually really solid, dang. Normally I get like 30. A friend that usually gets in the thousands. I don't know how they play. I genuinely don't know how they play at all. It just sounds like suffering at that point. Yep. Oh yeah, Chaotic Vibrant's been drawing player skins, which is pretty cool. They drew mine. It turned out pretty well. Better than I can draw, at least. I should learn how to draw again. I used to be okay. I always wanted to try making animatics, or animations, or short music video style animations. That would be fun. Only issue is I don't have a drawing tablet or anything along those lines, and I'll be honest, I'm not exactly proficient with drawing with a mouse. Maybe if I become like super or relatively popular on YouTube and I can start making money off of it, I'll pour extra money I make from YouTube into buying myself an actual drawing tablet. That would be cool. Just keep drawing. You know, that's not a terrible idea, honestly. Good on Chaotic Vibrant. They're improving their art skills by taking on challenges of drawing other people's Minecraft skins. Honestly. Smart. Yep. Another friend that I wanted to hang out with today, but their internet's down. And then Jay's not feeling great. I don't think anyone else is really on at all. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if my screen freezes, it just means I tabbed out of the menu. Nothing crazy going on. For how long have we been playing Minecraft? Well over 10 years now. I know because when Minecraft hit the 10-year anniversary of Minecraft, then I'd been playing for about 9 years at that point. So, like, I remember when they added a lot of the major features. I know I was here, like, before 1.8, for sure. How long ago? Man, it's been a long while. I I honestly don't remember specifically when. Like before Bedrock Edition was even a thing, it was just Pocket Edition stuff. And even then, I think I might have been before Pocket Edition. I'm not 100% because, I'll be honest, I wasn't up to date on when Pocket Edition came out and stuff. Still remember all the old texture packs Minecraft had and whatnot. And then I wasn't playing Minecraft, but I was into Minecraft even before that. Because it was a game that I watched some really old YouTube videos, which got me interested in Minecraft. I watched those for a few months before actually finally deciding to buy Minecraft. But yeah, this was ages ago. I'd say also in Minecraft, I'm close to a jack of all trades, simply because of how much time I spent in the game. I'm okay at PvP, I'm okay at building. If anything, I'm relatively good at redstone. I'm not talking El Mango levels of redstone, but I do enjoy building cool contraptions. My combat abilities, not great. Minecraft Lite Edition or something. Yeah, I remember when the Minecraft website offered kind of this mini free trial style Minecraft thing, where you could play this Minecraft world as like a web app or something. And I'd play that for hours before I actually decided, okay, let's actually just buy Minecraft at this point. I am old enough to remember when Mineplex was the thing that people actually cared about. Spent a lot of hours on there, and then hackers started taking over and staff just wasn't doing their job. iPixel took over. Rise and fall of Minecraft servers over time is quite interesting. Boop. I remember when they started adding redstone and more redstone options and pistons and slime blocks and stuff. Well, slime blocks was actually weirdly recent. Actually, let's go grab more rockets. Yeah, a lot of old servers. Actually, you know what? Speaking of redstones, may as well show this off. So this is the PvP arena on Summit. It's a warp that I built. I had a little help from my friends with actually making things look decent. But the main thing about it, not actually my home. I don't actually really have a home on the server. I have a number of locations that I use to dump items and stuff. But this is kind of what I do. So this is the Beta Redstone Arena. PvP fight pit. And I know it looks very flat and plain and boring right now, but the key to all of this is the fact that it's powered by redstone pistons and stuff. So each of these buttons correspond to a different redstone piston series. And at a press of a button, then these can be brought up and down. Just like so. Pop, 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 pop. And last one. Yep. So this is when one of the corners is fully completed with all the buttons pressed. And in that essence, then this arena is fully customizable. Well, yeah, as fully customizable as you get with redstone. I've already made improved designs in my head and written down some sketches, but I'm waiting for the world to reset before I actually make good on those, because I don't want to build a super long arena that'll take me like 3 months to build. Oh, also we have a countdown system. If you shoot an arrow at a target block, then it activates that. And here's the underground workings of all of this. All the wiring. I spent 30, 40 hours of in-game time working and building all of this. But yeah, this is the kind of redstone I like doing. Cool projects with cool results. Granted, this one did took me literal days to complete. I streamed the whole thing if you want to look at old streams, but I wouldn't recommend it. Just hours of me suffering, trying to figure out what in the world I'm doing. Alright, back to digging. Okay, so we've cut off the entire section we're going to clear out today, or at least attempt to. So, let's get to it. I don't even know where to start. There's just so much to mine out. I guess I'll just mine out another 4x4 row. Or, yeah, 4 wide row. Nah, I'm not nearly as good as Mcmmo. Well, no, that's not quite true. I know the principles of redstone as well as Mcmmo, but applying them is not exactly my forte. I can usually jerry-rig or figure something out, though, so that's nice. Mcmmo was one of my inspirations to get into redstone. Seth Bling was there as well. I didn't run into Mcmmo until later. My inspiration to learn how to build was from Grian and my love of Windcraft, which is a server where he's one of the head builders. Really, really beautifully built server. But honestly, YouTube and Minecraft together have been the source of a lot of my inspiration, and that's kind of why I wanted to start YouTube, because like, what if I could inspire others to do cool stuff as well? No, I'll be honest, it's been slow going. But that's fine. It's an adventure in of itself. But the server I've been playing on has been relatively welcoming to my shenanigans. So a sense of saying things. I build dumb stuff that takes me far too long to build. I'll be honest, the Redstone Arena has become quite popular on the server. A lot of people use it. There's another arena on Atoll that's pretty solid as well. But people's personal preference is between the Redstone Arena and Atoll's Arena. Atoll's Arena just looks good, but I can't really attest to how much I'd actually want to fight in that arena. The Redstone Arena doesn't exactly look pretty, but functionally, you can have a flat area, you could have a close quarters combat area, you could have little platforms you can duck and hide behind. You just have more options. I think people like that. Options are nice. The only issue is people can break the redstone, so if you want to change up the arena, they gotta ask people who are trusted there. Which is a whole pain within itself. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk breaking that one. Just that, you know, people spam the buttons, then the redstone dies, and that's no fun, because then I have to go in there and fix it. Big problem, a lot of work. So, simple fix, no one else gets, only I and a few trusted people get access to the buttons. But, you know, sadly, that means people don't really get to customize it whenever they want, but, you know, I have enough people trusted there that the arena changes up pretty frequently. Now that I think about it, I don't even know my full trust list of who has access to all the redstone there. I hope they don't break anything. Yup. Hello, birdie. What's up? Goodbye, Mr. Slime. Nice thing about the pets plugin that the Zaper uses, you can't kill your parrot very easily. It basically means that you can kind of power up your pets and give them special effects as well. So that's nice. I can bring my little parrot along with me for whatever dumb adventures I'm embarking on, and I don't have to worry about him dying. I mean, he can still fall in lava and stuff, but there's a lot less risk because he'll automatically teleport to me. I can't hit him. He can defend himself against mobs to an extent. Not very good at the whole fighting thing. But, you know, most importantly, it gives me a beacon effect, which is haste 2 right now. Honestly, considering how long it took to level up my pet to use haste 2 beacon, it might have been easier just to, you know, invest in a few beacons. But I did not, so here we are. Ah, ghost block. Yup. Ah, I'm bad at parkour. Weirdly enough, despite all my time in Minecraft, I never really got really good at parkour. I'm okay, at best. And even that's pushing it. Mediocre. Moderate. Those words better describe my abilities. Man, caves are actually a bit of a pain to dig out. Less work technically, but it feels like more work in the moment. Tempted to just bring out the TNT. Where'd my pet go? Here. There you are. Yeah, so my parrot can't die by players. Like, other players could technically try and set my parrot on fire with a flint and steel or a bucket of lava. But no, my parrot's pretty invincible. And even if my parrot does die, then there's a cooldown and then it'll be revived automatically. So that's actually really cool. And you can do all kinds of fun stuff with the pet plugin. You can have them fight for you to an extent. Pet beacons are the big one. Pet inventory is also super useful. So your pet can have its own personal inventory. I guess similar to RL Craft. I'll be honest, I don't know how pets work on RL Craft. Pet inventory, you can ride your pet. You just have to select the right profession and stuff. Your pet you can scapegoat some of your damage to your pet, so if you take damage, you could have your pet instead take a percentage of that damage off. I think it's like 30% damage reduction, which is quite good. Only issue is eventually your pet will die from all the extra damage is taken off of you, and then you have to wait for it to revive. Actually, I should probably feed my pet because I haven't done that in a bit. Here, buddy. There you go. But I guess that's another reason I like Java Edition, because you can do cool stuff with plugins. Bedrock Edition is just that much more restricting. Less cool plugins. Granted, there is a lot of cool stuff you can do with Bedrock Edition. Not to, like, diss it or anything. It's a good version, but still. I do like the alternative player skin models from Bedrock Edition. I wish you could really modify player skins more. Because imagine how creative you could get with everything. Mojang just needs to give players more creativity. Or more options for creativity. I mean, then it's a block game about building whatever you want. It's pretty hard to get much more creative than that. You know, my only question or worry is that I won't actually have, might not be able to dig out all of this before my pickaxes need to be repaired enough that I drain my XP rig. Yeah, I'll definitely second that Minecraft's the best game. Actually, something of interest, FPS games might die. So, with all the improvements in technology and whatnot, some people start developing machine learning AI that will basically become an undetectable aimbot. Not sure the specifics on it, watched a few videos on it because it was interesting, but it makes sense that as technology improves, so does the ability for people to cheat. So in competitive FPS shooters and stuff, which is a huge genre of games, eventually that area of gaming will just die because the anti-cheat can't keep up with the technology improving for people to be able to cheat. So that in itself is quite interesting. And you can't quite cheat at Minecraft in the same way, because then comes into the question, what is your goal in Minecraft? Now, you could do stuff as use bots, and you could use aimbot and stuff for PvP and whatnot, but the real essence of Minecraft is building, right? Building whatever you can dream of, whatever you can think of. And you can't really win Minecraft, if that makes sense. Because it's a game about creativity. You can't cheat in Bedrock? If you have the right software, you could, theoretically. It all just comes down into your input. For instance, the machine learning algorithm AI, the way that works is it doesn't read the game's info like a normal hack client. Like, think about how X-Ray works in Java Edition Minecraft. It lets you see through blocks to ore. That takes game data directly from the game. But the way the machine learning algorithm works is it doesn't see through walls or anything like that. Instead, it recognizes oh look, this looks like a player, and then it draws the mouse to it and shoots at it. Simple as that. Oh yeah, hacking, cheating and hacking. basically the same thing. But what I was saying was, Minecraft's a game about creativity. You can't really win it in that sense, unless there's a mini game specific for that. So no matter how bad hack clients get and whatnot, people can only get... I don't know how creative machines can get. I wouldn't put it past machine learning to be able to mimic creativity in a sense of coming up with something new and turning it into some form within a block game. But I'd say Minecraft will be one of the few remaining games at the end of the line when it comes to not being able to cheat in them. Same with games like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Anything that requires a creative touch on the player and that's not directly skill-based. Because it's a form of art even. And I suppose whether that's good or bad is up to whoever's viewing it. Like if I build something cool and epic in Minecraft and then a bot builds something cool and epic in Minecraft, well, no one really wins because whoever's is better is purely up to whoever's viewing it. Diamond and iron ore are super common. Yeah, I know iron ore got super common. I didn't know about diamond ore though. I do know the main reason they improved iron ore so much was because they wanted players to use less iron farms. They want to nerf iron farms by making just normal iron more accessible. Oh, yeah, you just said that. Oops, not reading chat. I think that's a good thing. Iron farms are cool and all, and being able to automate that is awesome. And you know there will still be players that will make iron farms, but when you can make the same amount of iron in a quarter of the time or less, then iron farms start to become redundant. You have more iron than you know what to do with. Yeah, and 1.18 diamond becomes more common, right? I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, being able to get a not renewable, but an expanded source of a non-renewable item is pretty solid. I wonder if they'll ever make diamonds renewable. I don't think they are right now. Definitely be worth looking into, I suppose. Granted, you'd never need so many diamonds to the point you'd exhaust all the diamonds in the world. That would be insane. But it would be cool if diamonds were renewable. You can kind of bypass that because you can get diamond armor and diamond tools from villagers. So theoretically you don't actually need diamonds, but still having a renewable source of them would be cool. I don't know how hard it would be for players to get their hands on that though. Like if there was a source of renewable diamonds in game, how hard would it be to get them? How would they balance that with stuff like fortune? I don't know. Hello, spider. Mcmmo is so cool. I should probably get ready to repair my pickaxes soon enough. Who just mined a tunnel? Very rude. They shouldn't do that. Oh, no worries. Really not a big deal at all. Hey Dan, welcome to live chat. How are you doing? A lot of mine shafts in this area. Always a pain to clean up because of all the cobwebs. Good, good. I actually need to stretch. Yeah. I am just in the process of digging out a very large area. Slime warp stuff, as you know. Little tired. And I'm just settling in for a launch stream because I'm being a little overly ambitious and I'm trying to mine out all of this today. I don't actually think I'm going to be able to get to all of that today because at a certain point of streaming, recently I've been dealing with headaches. Not even because of dehydration. I stay quite hydrated. I'm not exactly sure what the reason is. Maybe I'm straining my eyes, but my eyes are pretty good. So in short, I don't know how long this stream will last. Or at least how long today's stream will go for, but I want to mine out as much as I can. While I'm still able to. And then maybe I'll hire someone or get my friends to do it. What is the time for me? The time is currently 1:45 East Coast time. Let me think here. Oh, wait, how long have we been streaming? Sorry, screen's going to be paused for like 2 seconds. Okay, I've been streaming for a good hour already. Haven't even done half a chunk. Or, well, no, I've technically mined out like 3-ish chunks. But, like, not actually that many. Just taking advantage of the Mcmmo mining booster. My streams can usually last 4 to 5 hours. I've done 10-hour streams in the past, but those really tired me out. I'll change up the content I do later. Like, I don't always just stream me digging this place out. I change it up from time to time. Next time I stream, I'll probably be... something I want to do is I want to play with armor stands. So, Leo, if you're curious, on the server, then there's fun stuff you can do with armor stands. You can adjust how they're shaped and placed. Make them invisible. You can make them visible. You can change how the arms, legs, torso, and head are turned and placed. So you can make cool fight scenes and whatnot. And I was thinking it'd be cool if I made some of the more active patrons of the PvP arena, made them little statues at the PvP arena with armor stands, because that would be fun. Kind of. Jay and I share his gunpowder farm. In other words, I can tap into it every once in a while. And you know what? It is a perfect time to go show you that because my pickaxes are pretty low and I don't want to break them. So, let's head to the cube. Hello, buddy. Alright, let's toss out some of the useless stuff that I don't care about. Let me repair my stuff and then I'll be more than happy to take you on a tour of the cube. So this is the cube, real fast. It's a giant box, it's all claimed so most players can't get in. Unless you already have a home set in here or something. Jay's security measures, he doesn't want people he doesn't want in here. So what you're looking at right now is the furnace array. It cooks cactus, generates XP, and that repairs my pickaxes up quite nicely. And then everything else is neatly packed up into shulker boxes, which then can be sold for money at spawn. That's how I make money personally. But why did I not get any XP from that? It's very uncool. Maybe this furnace has XP? So this is how I get XP. Otherwise I farm it manually at a guardian farm or two. Let me dump that. Okay, this side of the rig must be completely tapped already. Ah, that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna have to tap into Jay's side of the rig. We kind of divided the rig in two. I get this side, he gets this side. In the cube itself, then I'm in charge of redstone contraptions. I built this, built a bit of that. Not all of them are super useful. Some of them are kind of dumb. This is an iron farm another member of the cube has been working on. This is a pit I dug, which ended up being useless because of limitations. Here's a little view into the cactus farm. The only view we actually have. It's quite big. Well, that was weird. I don't know what happened there. Whatever. Melon farm for making money and stuff. What? Oh, Destra's messing with stuff. Oh, that didn't work. How would this work? Test. Nope, that doesn't work either. Looks like only Destro gets access to the fun stuff. Here's a wall of random art stuff, some of it lewd, some of it not. That's not my collection, that's Jay's collection. Here's the creeper farm. We have a skeleton in here killing all the creepers, so we collect music discs in here, gunpowder in here, and what's nice is the skelly here has a looting bow that we gave it, so we're getting bonus gunpowder. You can do what with a quick X? Oh, with a XP farm, an XP farm with a kelp farm. I considered using kelp, but it's far too laggy, and we already had a cactus farm built. This is another contraption, which is I don't get to tell everyone what this is because I signed a non-disclosure agreement or whatever. It's for Jay to power his shenanigans because Jay just makes money. That's what he's good at. He makes a lot of money. Personally, I don't like spending all my time grinding and making money. I prefer to actually be out mining and stuff. For instance, here's a little mall he made, which is pretty cool. Once again, any redstone you see was probably made by me. A lot of shops, random gear and stuff. Let me think, what else is there to show? Oh yeah, then my redstone experimentation platforms, which is platforms I experiment with redstone on. Another device commissioned by Jay, specifically to take fish out of the bucket. You put fish in a bucket in here, it kills the fish, and empty buckets go in there. Why is skeleton attacking the creepers? So the skeleton isn't actually trying to attack the creepers. The skeleton is shooting an iron golem. So, see this? See that 1 pixel gap between the enchantment table and the trapdoor? Well, if we go F3 plus B, see this blue line coming out of the iron golem? That is his eye line. And that is going right between the trapdoor and the enchantment table. And the same goes for our skeleton friend here. Blue is the eye line, and it just goes between that little pixel there. You can just see that red bar. That's the eye line. So they made eye contact between that. And now the skeleton is endlessly shooting at the iron golem, but all the arrows are getting caught by the trapdoor, by this little slit here. Now, the creepers are just unfortunate enough to get caught in the crossfire. And when the skeleton shoots them, it drops a music disc and extra gunpowder because it was a looting bow, which is quite nice. So that's how that all works. And then let me show you some of the experiments I was working on over here. So this was the defishing machine, which I completed. I've not found any tutorials online for something like this because it's such a dumb thing that no one would ever need, but on the server it's actually somewhat relevant. And then here's an overly complicated ender pearl stasis chamber. And the way it works is quite simple. You got your ender pearl up there. A normal stasis chamber, the way it would work is you'd have a trap door up here. So when you close the trap door, it hits the ender pearl and you get teleported up there. Ah! My bird hit the ender pearl. Yeah, he can't hit the iron golem. He can try though. Nope, messed that up. Alright, one more time because why not? Up. I'm very bad at this, by the way. Up, okay. Whatever, I think that worked. Yeah, it's in. Okay, so the way this is supposed to work is that I get teleported to like the platform below. So what I was originally going to do is I was going to put an armor stand version of myself here, and then when I click the activation button, the armor stand gets sucked away and I appear in its place, kind of like it was a cryostasis chamber or a soul transfer shenanigans. I don't know, it was supposed to look cool. Only two issues with this. One, they disabled gravity on armor stands on the server to help prevent lag. And two, if I unload and then reload that ender pearl, my data isn't saved on it. So the ender pearl will land on the ground and I won't get teleported to it. But it's still loaded, so if I press this button, then watch what happens. And then it just closes up again. So pretty cool, pretty cool. And it looks cool too. Which is important. If it doesn't look cool, then it's no fun. Alright. And I can just activate the machine again. Basically, it just drops the ender pearl onto a platform. I was going to have a retractable block here as well, so it looks like it's a solid ceiling, and I just teleport in. Have you ever seen in film, media, comics, or whatever, like a teleportation pad? Where like characters get teleported to or from, or a teleportation circle would be even cooler. This was going to be the idea for it, is I'd have one of these contraptions in the ceiling, and then when someone activates the teleportation pad, then it like teleports me into the middle of this arcane sigil. But instead we don't get that, we just get this. Yay. So it would have been cool. It would have been cool. No, you're dead. But sadly, plugins didn't align well with this, and there's bugs with ender pearls and stuff, so alas, I don't get to do my cool redstone stuff. What? Why not? Also, that's a potion machine. I didn't make that one, I found a tutorial online for that one. And then I added to it a little bit so it could do more advanced potions. Alright, back to digging. Redstone's fun. You can do cool stuff with redstone. In case you couldn't already tell that I liked redstone. But we got a hole to dig. I'd use TNT, but TNT is expensive, and like I said, I'm not the one making the money in the cube. That's Jay. Jay makes money, I just work on large-scale projects. I suppose making money could be considered a large-scale project, depending on how much money you're making. Like, Jay's probably in the millions, I hardly have 100K. Then again, I don't actually sell anything, I only tend to buy stuff. What? Why is there a dirt block now? I didn't agree to that dirt block being there. It has to go. Let's get sponge down here for water and lava issues. Okay, cool. I don't have any complaints with auto things. Auto potion machines are also quite nice. But, I don't know. The reason I like redstone is because it makes my life easier. Like, the potion machine I gave you a quick glance at, basically what that does is whenever you take potions out of the chest, it brews it so that there's more potions in the chest whenever you need them. So you can always have potions on hand. You don't have to brew them manually at all. You just have to make sure that the machines themselves are fueled up on blaze powder and stuff. Which is cool. Potions on demand, very useful. But I build redstone because, one, it's cool, and two, it gives convenience to stuff. Like, doors are boring, so you make a redstone door. Or a normal ender pearl stasis chamber is boring, so you build a fancy arcane sigil teleportation shenanigans. Or in Jay's case, if you want fish in a bucket, but you want just the bucket and no fish, then you make a fish debucketer. Or bucket defisher? I don't know what to call it. I still haven't coined a name for it. It's kind of a weird contraption, but I gave it my best shot and built an excellent machine. Redstone's there to embrace creative possibility, even more so than this block game already allowed. Like, you can make full-on computers in Minecraft, and I think that's awesome. I've never actually made a computer in okay, technically I've made a computer in Minecraft, because technically speaking, it just zeros and ones. So an on and off switch would be a computer, theoretically. But yeah, there's cool stuff. 3x3 piston doors are fun. I like the classic 2x2 flush, but I've made a few 3x3. I made a 5x5 door once, but it broke later and I forgot how to fix it, so I just left it. It was supposed to be this really epic vault door and everything, and then I just kind of was like, oh, I guess it's broken now. I guess this vault just stuck open forever. I have a tendency to be lazy about my redstone. If it breaks, I don't usually fix it. Bad habit. It's not good. Although if the redstone arena was to break, I'd have to fix that so the warp could stay up. I don't know. I think piston doors are something I especially like. Flying machines are also something I really like. Combining the two, that's fun. In that realm of liking redstone, have you ever heard of the Psycraft server? I don't think anyone hasn't heard about it, though. Basically, a bunch of Minecraft nerds got together and built a server, and they did the most extreme redstone you can in it, and are still doing extreme redstone. And honestly, I think that's just really cool. All the stuff that they do in there. Oh, really? You don't know much about the Psycraft server? Yeah, no, so basically, they take the extreme of farms to the maximum level and build the craziest contraptions. I would never... These people are like the top, 1% tile of redstoners, if that was even a category. Just really fantastic builds. I've drawn a lot of inspiration from them. I would never go as far as they have with all their redstone abilities, but it's certainly cool to look at what can be done in Minecraft. Like, they're pushing Minecraft to the extremes with what they do. I think the coolest thing they did was they transported hundreds of shulkers to the overworld. And basically they made a toggleable switch that will turn mob spawning on and off in survival Minecraft. Like, not it going into server settings and changing it from, hard difficulty to peaceful. I mean, they hit a switch in-game, all redstone stuff, and they turn the mob spawning on and off. The way it works is actually quite simplistic, but the fact they actually managed to build it is what's impressive. The way it works is simple. You got spawn chunks, which are always loaded. If you have enough mobs to take up the mob cap in the spawn chunks, then mobs stop spawning. which, yeah, it's quite simple if you think about it. But actually being able to get that, to actually be able to get something functional is what's impressive. Okay, don't hurt my bird. Stop. Basically what they did was they had a bunch of mine carts on the chunk border with shulkers in them, and then at the press of the button all the shulkers would move over the chunk border into the spawn chunk and load them all, and that would mean they turned off all mob spawning in the entire server. Super useful, I guess, if you're doing a big project and you don't want to be harassed by mobs. Maybe I could build a mob switch, although I feel like staff on the server would get really mad at me for causing lag. And they had to use shulkers because shulkers were the only hostile mobs that didn't just despawn. Well, actually no, Elder Guardians I think count in that, but let's be honest, building an on and off switch with Elder Guardians, yeah, not exactly something I'd recommend. That's kind of a pain. Boop. 1-2 combo. Do you know Doc M77? I think I've heard that name before. I'm probably followed one or two of their tutorials in the past, but I honestly can't recall. Also, it looks like Destra is playing with commands again. Giving staff magical abilities. Oh, in Hermitcraft? Possibly. Ah, no shovel. Rip. Ah, child. I literally have an axe in my inventory and I don't use it. Hermitcraft's cool. One day I would like to join an SMP like Hermitcraft. One day. But my channel's small enough right now that I can get away with being on public servers. It's cool to be on public servers and all, but I do fear that one day if my channel gets so large that it will be impossible for me to really play on a survival Minecraft server, or at least publicly. I hope not, but maybe. One day, maybe. Which is sad in a weird kind of way, because yes, I'd love to become that popular, if that makes sense, but at the same time it would be like, well, I guess I just can't play on all these servers I really liked anymore, because I'd just get flocked. Ah, nicknames are always an option. That's cool. There we go. Let's fill that in. Remember to get out of the hole. Nice. Even wider than it was before. Okay, I think we can start squaring sections off. So like let's do these 4 chunks here. Here, this, this, and this. Yeah, alt accounts wouldn't be a terrible idea. I just, you know, right now I don't exactly have the money to be buying random alt accounts. Could be cool though. I've wanted to get my hands on an alt account for a while, actually. Oh, by the way, Leo, I don't want to be that person, but if you want to subscribe, I wouldn't complain. Every little bit helps. Tells YouTube that people are actually interested in my stuff. And it's been a little slow lately. Yeah, honestly, at some point I should get myself an alt account. Oh, you are subbed. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. YouTube doesn't show me who's actually subscribed to me, so honestly, I have no way of knowing. I need to expand my content. Oh, sweet. I am not complaining. Alright, so we already have a line right here. That's good. Quick bit of hydration. Water's good. Highly recommend that. Nice flat top to work with now. Okay, we've got to clean up these edges a little bit. Look at all those rough edges. Okay, let's cut this chunk. Let's cut it here. That's good. I like working with a nice even-sided build. So I usually cut my chunks so that they're more easy to work with, if that makes sense. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay, let's cut this way. Yep. And lastly, this way. Alright. So let's clean up this side of it first. Where do we start? Ah. Okay, not like that. Back up. Okay, I'm just bad, apparently. Good job. Good job, Zaper. We'll cleave that. Just gonna clean out all of that. Make a nice little line all the way down. Boop. Boop. Wait, what's going on? Ah. Yeah, no, I've used... Yeah, this is a TNT crater, or what's left of one. This was also a large area blown up by TNT. We're getting close to the end, so I might use some TNT later for our grand finale, but until then I'm just going to save all the gunpowder I get. Because it would be cool to finish this whole project off with a bang, just blow up, I don't know, the last 9 chunks or something. But until then, we'll finish this. Yeah, TNT's fun. It can be a little pricey to afford all of the explosives though. Alright, so that's sliced. There's a little bit there, but we'll worry about that later. Ooh, did I just see diamonds? Thought I saw a little bit of blue. Might have been lapis. Okay, cool. So let's start with this section here. And we're just gonna clean this all up nice and easy. It is satisfying to shear away all this stone. I'll give this job that much. See, how much has my pet picked up? A lot of stuff, that's good. Iron's pretty much the only way I make money at this point. I'm not going to sell all the resources that drop in on the ground, that'll just take too long. But I do have my pet pick up iron for me, so that's nice. Trim all that away, lovely. Alright. Good progress, good start, good start. Let's cut this down a little bit as well. Yeah, your observations are quite astute. I've probably spent, I don't know, 10, 20 shulkers of TNT on this place already. And let's be honest, 10 or 20 shulkers of TNT can get quite expensive, so. And you know what, I want to take advantage of the Mcmmo booster. I don't have any reason to go beyond level 200 or level 100 for Mcmmo, but, you know, it's kind of just to flex. Be like, hey, look, I have super high Mcmmo levels. Ain't that cool? I don't know how many diamonds I found, honestly. A lot of them got blown up by the TNT, if I'm going to be honest. A lot of chunks that I blow up, I don't recover any items from, because all the anything of value got destroyed, blown to smithereens by the TNT. Which is a shame, but at the same time, I don't really need diamonds. I guess for making money, diamonds are good. I've probably gotten a stack or two of diamond blocks from just mining this place out, but you know, I don't find a ton of diamonds just lying around. Thankfully, you can buy sand from spawn, but once again, it just takes a while. Trident of Poseidon, nice grab. Torch over there. Huh. I think I might be dealing with phantoms soon. I should probably sleep. Maybe I'll be low enough that they won't notice me. Cut all that away. Look how clean that edge is. Well, semi-clean. Yeah, let's go to sleep real fast. I think I have a bed here. Oh, there it is. hopefully that's enough to deal with phantoms. On the plus side, it's daytime anyway, so that's cool. I'm bad at this game. Alright, swap you out. Nice. What's my rank? Oh yeah, the music's not copyrighted. It's free stuff, which is actually really cool. Effectively free. There's something I am interested in figuring out eventually is how a lot of streamers get away with playing like Nintendo music, which would be cool. I have more skeleton. What? I love. Okay. Not 100% sure what that means. But welcome to live chat, I suppose. I have no clue what they're trying to convey. No offense, friend. I mean, I can just... Okay. Nice. Cool. Cleaning up the edges is always a bit of a pain. The results are always nice, though. Getting all these TNT craters out of here, though. A lot of work. Whoa. PM or AM? It's PM for me right now. East Coast time zone. Why do you ask? Or are you just curious? If you're wondering, I usually stream in the afternoon. I very rarely do early or morning or late night streams. I've done some late night streams though. 10-hour stream I started at like 12 o'clock. Went all the way to 10 p.m. Oh, that was tiring. I don't think I'll ever do a full 10-hour stream again. That one was a bit much. But the main reason I did such a long stream was because I was trying to get the PvP arena actually finished. A lot of work needed to be done, so I basically spent 10 whole hours just slaving away. Troubleshooting redstone, fixing redstone, rebuilding redstone. Good stuff, good stuff. A lot of work though. Wish Destro would fix the global chat, that'd be cool. Yeah. Do I get 8 hours of sleep? No. I struggle with sleep stuff often enough, so usually I just end up playing Minecraft. A lot of the mining that I've done has been done off stream. I like streaming every once in a while just so I talk and exercise my voice and say hi to some people. But I usually get most of my work done on sleepless nights. I'll be honest, it's not healthy. Oh, where'd my bird go? Come here, buddy. Thank you. A full 8 hours of sleep does sound very nice, though. I average 6 or 7. Usually closer to 6. Yeah, no, I'd say I need sleep, but the issue is actually falling asleep can be difficult for me. I think it's like insomnia or something. Bert, you really cannot be jumping off cliffs. I kind of need your effects, man. Yeah, no, I know. Stop. Insomnia sucks. I don't know how to fix it. Maybe I just need to eat differently, exercise even more. Oh, sorry, buddy. Here, let's give you some food. There you go. Actually, whoops, I didn't mean to drop it. Oh, actually, the bird picked it up, whatever. My bird's inventory full. Nope, not at all. Lovely. Bop, bop. Birdie descends. Where does he go? It's a mystery. Okay, come on, bird. You got it. You gotta stay with me, man. You gotta stay near me. Okay. Not have you wandering off on your own. Not to be trusted. Yes, stick by me. No, Parrot does not get to run away. Parrot, you gotta stay here, man. I need you, buddy. I do. My parrot doesn't believe me at all. Told you beacons would have been better. Parrot's pet beacon range is only like 10 blocks, so if it moves out of 10 blocks of me, then it won't give me beacon effects. I need you so I can mine fast. You gotta stick by me, alright? Yes, you're a very good bird. Well, legend. Okay, I'll be honest. Saying I'm gonna dig all of this out in one day was a little ambitious. Mainly because I'm already starting to develop a little bit of a headache. Let's see here. Let's try and at least finish... Man, I'm tired. Okay, fly up, fly up, fly up. Okay, let's at least finish this square here. And then I'll see how I'm doing. This isn't actually as much as it looks like, because a lot of it's been blown up from the inside out. Hello, ugly. Ah! Ow. Also, my parrot is apparently immune to explosives, so that's cool. I don't know why it's immune to explosives, but apparently it is, so I'm not complaining. I'm just not going to question it at this point. Like, you know, my bird gets blown up point blank, it doesn't even flinch. Zombies spotted me. Yup. Oh, get sniped. Where did you come from? Oh, I'm so bad. Hello? Goodbye. Actually, I wonder if I was to revive a zombie villager, while it was wearing armor, would it keep the armor? I don't think it can. Be cool though. I don't know. Yeah, just too many mobs. Alright, well this is one part of it done. Let's trim this other side here. More water, stave off the headache. That's a shame. It'd be cool to get armored villagers. I do think villagers could use an update. They really struggle to defend themselves against pillagers and the like. Imagine if there were like armored villagers. So we have iron golems, but what if villagers themselves could fight to an extent? Like, you imagine if you, like, pissed off a whole village, you just have to run for it at that point, kind of thing. Maybe at most... I mean, they've got leather workers and armor smiths and weaponsmiths, right? So why don't they use those? What if there was a profession, like, what if there was armor stands, and villagers could take those as profession stands, and they would be, like, warriors or fighters? Like, we've got fletchers, armorers, toolsmiths, armorsmiths, weaponsmiths, you know, all that fun stuff. Why don't the villagers use that stuff? Why is it only the player? I don't know. It'd be even cooler if, like, higher levels of villagers, like, there would be low-level villagers and high-level villagers. Oh, you can give armor to villagers? Oh, by dispensers in Bedrock Edition. Huh. But you do admit it would be cool. Like, imagine if there was higher or lower level villagers, because you can get, like, master level craftsman villagers and get cool stuff from them. Imagine if, like, you went to a low level village where all the craftsmen are low level and whatnot. So there would be leather, so the villagers, warriors in there would only have, like, leather armor and whatnot, but maybe if you went to a high level village, they could have iron, maybe even diamond armor. Tipped arrows, enchanted armor, enchanted bows, stuff like that. That'd be cool. I don't know. I just think villagers need another update. They're 1.14, not 14. 1. I forget when the last villager update was. They all flow together. Oh, you can't see it, huh? Villagers need an update. Mojang, do something. Wait, Bedrock doesn't have hardcore? Didn't know that. Hardcore mode's interesting. I've killed the dragon on hardcore before, but I've never actually like expanded upon my hardcore world beyond killing the dragon and the wither. I know, for instance, YouTubers like Philza go above and beyond their hardcore worlds, which are quite impressive, but I've never actually done something like that. Not that I have anything against seeing my world burn to the ground at some point. Like, I'm building a massive perimeter, and I know for a fact the world's going most likely going to be resetting within a little less than a year. So that's not my issue. My issue is that I just die far too easily. I'm not exactly good at staying alive. It's sad to see your world go, but that gives you room for fresh starts and new opportunities, and that's something I like about Minecraft, is being able to build up from the start again. Honestly, I put a lot of value in builds, not just stuff. Like, a lot of the people on the server value stuff, and I do too. Like, I like having cool items and whatnot, but at the same time, I also value time spent on actual builds. Like, if you were to come onto a server suddenly, how would you judge someone's wealth? Would you judge it by the number, or how awesome their build is? I'd judge it by how awesome their build is, and how much time they've spent on it. But that's just me personally. Hard to say for sure. Certain. Birdie? Come here. I need you, buddy. Okay, well, once I have to restart repairing the second pickaxe, I'm gonna call the stream there because, but yeah, no. Once I need to repair the pickaxe I'm currently using, I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream there because I'm starting to feel, well, yeah. I need to figure out what's going on with my health before I start streaming full time again. Streaming a bit every once in a while is good though. Maybe it's just the heat. Summer's not fun if I'm being honest. I don't like summer. Least favorite season. Winter's where it's at. Fall and spring are okay. Just too many allergies in fall and spring. Winter's nice. I just like the quiet, gentle atmosphere of winter. Even in a howling storm, there's something calming about it. Summer just hot. Feels like you're melting and dying on the inside. Does not feel good to go to the hospital though. That's fair. Then again, I wouldn't want to be going to the hospital in any season. Oh, if I'm not feeling well, then go to the hospital. No, not that bad. Just feeling bleh. Like I need a good long nap, but I can't actually fall asleep. Maybe I just need to eat food. But I also can't just go to the hospital for every little issue. See, that gets expensive. Bop, bop. I'll be honest, we've gotten a lot done today so far, so that's pretty solid. I might as well, if I had, okay, I don't actually have money, but maybe I should farm money and then hire some people to just finish off this place for me. Because I've probably mined 70 plus chunks by now, and tiring to say the least. Flamewalker chestplate. Not great. Yeah, if it's serious, I'd definitely go to the hospital. But then again, with a lot of things, you really can't tell if it's serious. Might just take some acetaminophen or other painkiller. Take a nap. Maybe take a shower. Hot or a cold shower. Cold shower, maybe eat some soup. Soup is good. I think I have canned soup somewhere. Or I could make soup. Ooh. What kind of soup would I want? Oh, too many skeletons and stuff. You are dead. You are dead. Yeah, die. And you're dead. Awesome. I haven't cooked in a while. I should cook something. Oh, two people joined together. I wonder if they're a duo. Oh, spider. Goodbye, spider. 'Twas not nice knowing you. Alright. That's a lot of stuff mined out. Let's see how this is looking. Looking pretty good. Yeah, I might as well set off like a massive nuke in the middle of all of this. There's a lot. Who makes the food then? I mean, I cook, but not super often. A lot of food I eat is pre-packaged. Like, if I make myself a sandwich, then I get sliced bread, mayo, mustard, deli meat, and sliced cheese, throw together a sandwich. Or if I make, or I can just eat fruit. Fruit is good. I should eat more fruit as well. Apples, oranges, bananas, slice up a watermelon. You got watermelon for days. I cook, well, when I say I don't cook very often, I mean like I don't cook, I don't make a lasagna every day, but you can throw pasta into a pot, you can scramble some eggs and throw it on toast. I mean, yes, that's cooking, which I do often enough, but when I said I don't cook often, I mean I don't make like full-on dishes. If that makes sense. I'm a college student. I eat cheap. Making fancy home-cooked dishes, unless it's cheap ingredients. Eggs are cheap. You can get eggs anywhere, and for like pennies. And they're quite filling as well. Highly recommend that. Let me think. Tuna and stuff like that. That's also very good. I like fish. Sadly, stuff like salmon and whatnot is very expensive, so none of that. Actually, tuna on toast doesn't sound half bad right now, if I'm being totally honest. See, now I'm hungry. Now I'm tired and hungry. That's not a good combination. Alright, once stream ends, I'm gonna go eat foods. I don't know what food I want yet, though. I don't know, what kind of food do you like? I mean, personally, I like dessert foods, but that's never good for me, and that's also expensive. But, like, do you have any preferences when it comes to food stuff? Oh, look at all those slimes. You don't know anything? Oh. I don't know. I personally, if I ever do become rich, if that makes sense, I'd love to travel the world and try food. I've had the opportunity to try many different cuisines, but I've barely scratched the tip of the iceberg. I mean, there are so many different foods and so many different cultures out there, and I just love to try them all. Kind of unrealistic to say that I'm going to try them all, but it's definitely something I'd want to do in the future if I had the time and the money. Just travel around the world trying good stuff. Needs to be good for your health. Yeah, eating, your diet is like 80% of your health. Exercise and other physical activities are the rest of that. And your mental state goes into there somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure how much your mental state contributes to that. Not exactly a huge problem for me. But fruits, good protein, get some carbs in there a bit. Not a huge fan of vegetables, mainly because they take a lot of effort to prepare. Like, more effort than I want to deal with, because I'm lazy. Also, sometimes vegetables are weirdly expensive. I need to find a place with good prices. Gotta shop around. Meat is good, but honestly, birds and fish are where it's at. Turkey, chicken, tuna, sardines, that stuff's good. Raw, red meat stuff like pork and beef, that's just too expensive to be able to eat regularly. Actually, some cuts of pork are pretty cheap. Tenderloin's pretty cheap. pricey. Alas. You know, maybe it'd be cool to learn how to garden. I don't know how much food you'd produce from a garden, but it would be pretty cool to learn. Like how that all works. I've never really taken care of plants though. But being able to have like fresh herbs would be pretty cool. Sage, thyme, throw a little bit of that in scrambled eggs. That would be pretty good. Maybe I should look into that. Alright, get rid of all of this. Hello, creeper, you are dead. Pow. Back to mining. You don't eat cows and pigs? Huh, that's fair enough. Saving money, actually. Can you still eat stuff, like birds and fish? Because honestly, I don't know what I'd do without sliced turkey. Sliced turkey's good. Goes on all my sandwiches. And then chicken breasts are also awesome. Yeah, awesome. I'm a big fan of salmon. I think I already mentioned that, but it's just a little on the pricey side for me. I could eat salmon every day. Although, actually, you know what? I've said that about foods before, and then I actually tried eating them every day, and then I got sick of them, and then I was sad because then I've gotten rid of like some of my favorite foods by accident because I would eat too much of them, and then one day when eating the food, I'd be like, oh wait, this isn't actually that good anymore for some reason. I used to make banana peanut butter smoothies, and it was super easy. I just throw a bunch of stuff in a blender, blend it up, poof, instant meal. Super quick, in and out, and it also tasted pretty good. Throw in a bunch of honey as well, a little on the sweet side. And I drink those like every day for 3 months straight. And then when at the end I forget, maybe it was into the 4th month, I was drinking one and I was like, man, this really doesn't taste quite good anymore. Which was a shame because I really liked them. If I just drank one maybe once a week or something instead of drinking it every single day, sometimes twice a day, I probably would still like them. But now they're kind of meh. Which is a shame. I mean, it's not like that was the only thing I ate, but I did eat or drink more banana peanut butter smoothies than I really should have. Alas, my taste buds revolt every time I eat or drink that combo. Actually, no, to be fair, honey, peanut butter, and banana sandwiches are still good. It's just when it's all blended up together, is it not? Actually, that sounds really tasty right now. Honey, peanut butter, banana sandwich. If you haven't tried that combo before, you should. It's actually quite good. You just spread peanut butter on it, then you put banana slices onto the peanut butter, then you drizzle honey over the top, slap it between 2 slices of bread, and you've got yourself one killer sandwich. Actually, a grilled cheese wouldn't be an awful sandwich to eat right now either. I make a pretty good grilled cheese, and now I kind of want a grilled cheese sandwich. Alright, well, let's mine faster. Priorities, I suppose. Yeah, you should 100% try it. I mean, assuming you like all the ingredients separately. Because it's not for everyone, but I personally like it. Little bit of an energy boost, good to eat for morning, or it doesn't pack quite well. I mean, PBJs are the king of sandwiches you pack for a trip or something, but if you want something quick and tasty for lunch, honey peanut butter banana sandwich, pretty solid. Oh, Coop's here. Haven't seen Coop in a little bit. They might have been on a few days ago, though. Actually, wait, did they, like, just leave and I welcomed them back for no reason? Oh, wait, what the heck? Where did my pickaxe go? What? Where's my pickaxe? Honey. What? What the heck? Where did my pickaxe go? What? Well, no, it was on like half durability. I genuinely don't know what happened to my pickaxe. Nope. Oh, wait, nope, there it is. Wait, where was it? I didn't even see it on the floor. Weird. Alright, I'm glad I didn't lose that. This pickaxe was a little expensive. How odd. Plenty of gold ore. Pop, pop. I mean, the pickaxe isn't dead, but it's like now it's starting to near dead. How much juice have you got? Okay, you can clear out quite a bit more actually. Pop, pop. Bust all of that. I think I need to start expanding the XP rig as well. I don't know how I would, because the staff said we could only build the cactus farm so large. How much netherite do I have? I don't have a ton. I have a lot of netherite gear and equipment, but I kind of just mine or buy netherite from players on a need-to-need basis. I think I have like a stack of ingots just laying around. But other than that, no, I don't really have much. I know a few players that are like actively collecting an excessive amount of netherite. I don't know why. Nope. Ah, I'm a bad shot. You're dead. You're dead. Nope. You don't get to approach me. You look suspicious. Will you survive? Oh shoot, you survived for like half a second. Yeah, exactly. Mending's quite nice. Honestly, I don't die very often on the server. Which is ironic considering that earlier I was talking about how easily I die. The main reasons I die is because of stuff like fall damage and falling off of stuff, but my reaction speed's gotten better over time, so I fall to my death less often. Because I got elytra and rockets. And then with elytra, even if I do fall, then I can just tap my elytra and negate a bit of the damage. And then also, there's a plugin called Mcmmo, which rewards you for doing stuff like when I'm mining, I'm leveling up my mining. If I fall and take damage, I level up acrobatics, stuff like that. And acrobatics will passively reduce my fall damage by acrobatics. Okay, so if you hold sneak while falling, you can prevent up to twice the damage you normally take. So it's hard to exactly explain how this works, but basically, with acrobatics, if you hit the ground, then you roll automatically and you take reduced damage, and then if you hold shift, then it's a graceful fall or something. Graceful landing, like that. And you take even less damage. So in short, as long as I fall, whenever I fall, I just hold shift, and I can survive falls from like the sky block limit down to bedrock with my feather falling boots. Oh right, and I was telling you how there's like magic item type things here, which basically means an item with above vanilla enchantments. My boots are that. So I have feather falling 5 on my boots, and combine that with my acrobatics, I don't really have to worry about dying from fall damage anymore. Like, see how large this fall is? I can just jump down, and I take no damage, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, so it's like bonus feather fall that stacks on top of normal feather fall. And the combination of the two means I can just fall from absurd heights and take no damage. Like, actually, you know what I can do? I'm gonna fly up really high in the air with my rockets and then just glide straight down to bedrock. So look how high up I am, and I'm just going to glide straight down. Let's see how much damage I take. Yeah, 4 hearts. That really should have just one-shotted anyone normally. Okay, so I can die. That's a very important distinction to make. I can definitely die. Players can kill me if I have PvP on and stuff. I can burn to death in lava. If I take fall damage, like a lot of fall damage, and then burn to death, that can also kill me. If I get stuck in lava and can't glide or fly out, that will 100% kill me. So my main hazards are really just lava. With my full netherite armor, I can tank a lot of mob hits. Mobs could still hit me or kill me if I got really badly swarmed or something, but it's highly unlikely. So yeah, dying to natural hazards for me is improbable. Not impossible, just highly improbable. As long as I have golden carrots on me, I can actually out-heal lava as well. Or can I? I don't know. Don't really want to test that. Alright, let's go repair my pickaxes for one last time before I end the stream. Yeah, let's fly on down here. I'm going to steal from Jay's side of the rig, but that's fine. He's not super active right now. Give me that XP. Yo, full fixed both of my pickaxes. And then one more pickaxe. Yes, I did know that. Which is something quite interesting. I've actually never fought, Bedrock, Ender Dragon, or Wither Boss. And actually, for all intents and purposes, with how good my armor is right now, I can tank or fight against Ender Dragon or Wither without taking any real damage. The Ender Dragon can still kill you because it has a knockback attack, which doesn't deal damage but pushes you back super quickly. And if you take momentum damage from slamming into one of the obsidian pillars, then you just die instantly. Wither is a monster. It would be interesting. I should try and fight the Bedrock Wither or Ender Dragon at some point in the future. Either that, or maybe Mojang will just start equalizing both versions. We'll see how that all works. Okay then. Ugh. Well, thank you for sticking around this whole time watching me dig a hole. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I might get a banana peanut butter honey sandwich, who knows. But I will see you again in another video or stream. So yeah, man, thanks for sticking around. I will see you later. Goodbye. Oh. Okay, now goodbye. Cheers. I'll see you around.